Transform your space into a cozy sanctuary with pleasant candles, where every scent tells a story. Whether you're unwinding after a long day or setting the mood for a relaxing evening, our hand-poured premium candles fill your home with luxurious aromas designed to uplift, soothe, and inspire. Breathe in our different scents in accordance with your smell taste, ranging from fresh mountain mist to beach linen, bringing the ocean breeze right to your home. And for long-lasting fragrance, try our luxurious perfume diffusers. Shop now at pleasantcandles.com and light up your senses today.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $sign, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. They say 4,000. They say about 4,000 done got fired. 4,000 done got laid off out here in these streets. What it do? Y'all come on in, sit yourselves right on down on this wonderful sad. Appreciate y'all for joining the playoff. What's good? Y'all made it. Y'all still alive. That's what I'm talking about. One more good old day out here in these streets. I ain't gonna hurt nobody. That's what's up. Y'all get these likes up. I be trying to tell y'all come on around and check on your peoples now on the weekend. Now you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know. The ATL shouted up in the building. What it do? Say the Bronx, New Yorkers in the bit. Say what poppin' past the leg of these 30 minutes of fire. What's happening? Say the D is in the building. What up, though? What's happening? What it do? Happy Saturday, chat. What's good? Just say happy slide in the side piece Saturday. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. $4 grand. Laid off 5. When you get laid off, you is fired. I know, right? Like we try to, what is that thing called? We try to, in my mind, they added the word laid off to soften the blow. I'm sorry, Mr. Williams, but we're going through layoffs right now, and we have to lay you off right now. See, like it sound better than you getting fired. I got laid off, and when people tell people about them being fired, they don't say, I got fired. I was laid off from my job. As if your job is better than someone else's job who had them fired them. You know what I'm saying? It's like you feel better because you probably had to get like a certificate or something like that right there to work for that company, but the other person who just got fired, they did not have to gain a certificate or nothing. So you talk to people that we showed enough be talking to people different. Depends on the type of job that we had out here in these streets before they had done let both of us go. My little rinky-dink job had let me go. Your real good-looking job done let you go. Guess what we both is? Let go. You know what I'm saying? Like it just be crazy out here, man. It be crazy out here when you hear how we be out here trying to talk to one another. I was on the gram. Damn it, I think I saved that video. I don't, let me see if I saved the video. Somebody said something. Well, no. I don't think I saved the video. But the person in the video said, you know what's going on out here in these streets and I just not got it? You say a whole bunch of sinning people Wait. A whole bunch of sinners arguing with how other people sinning. I say, you know what? That is deep. That is deep. Sinners is arguing with how other people sin. Mm-hmm. Like they say, well, like the people with like the abominations and stuff like that right there. Forgetting the fact that if you eating shellfish or something like that, that you sin into. You know what I'm saying? So sinners is talking crap about other sinners. It's like we be doing too much out here in these streets, man. We really, really do. I got a good question for you good people, though. Y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up button, man. I know that I ain't supposed to be around here on the weekend, but I'm here. I am here, and I only got a little bit. I got about 2 stories. That I hadn't seen out here in these streets. What do y'all do like with like your old tablets? I got 9. I don't know what. How the hell I get 9 tablets? This shit crazy. But I also got I also got like 8 laptops. Well, probably like 12 laptops that I don't even use no more. But how can you put these tablets to good use? No. I don't want to throw them away. I know that I can use them inside the studio. You know, I just don't be knowing like to do what. I'm updating like 4 of them right now. I'm trying to bring them up to date so it can be like relevant to the times that we in right now, you know. But it's real difficult. They say, yeah, they out here, they throwing stones. They throwing stones on one another. They say find a computer recycling place, but they not gonna pay me though. I like to get paid for the products that I hadn't already paid for. You know what I'm saying? I like to get a few dollars. If I'm gonna put it on that there, I like to get like a few dollars. You know, but if I'm not gonna do that, I just want to see, can I use it? How many thumbs up do we got up in the building? That's what's happening. Hell, y'all ready? Let's go ahead on and get into it. Let's go ahead on and get into a few of these things I had done saw. Darker hue folk. I got a story that's making me proud. I have a story. I know that it's real, but I have a story that is making me proud. And I'm like, oh my God, we is really doing good as a whole. Well, I can't put it on like as a whole. This is just one story, but it sounded good. But before I get to that right there, we have to go to, is this the A? We going to Atlanta. We going to Atlanta first. That we're going to start off at. Bam. Yada. And then we'll circle on back around here to Jacksonville for what y'all had done came in here for. Darker hue woman, she still don't know how to cooperate out here in these streets. Not only not knowing how to cooperate with law enforcement, but still not knowing how to cooperate with the players in her life. We're gonna get to that right there. Don't need much worry about it. Remember the player who had done took his life in his own hands, as far as I don't want to be behind bars and I'm gonna go on to take this situation and I'm gonna use this situation to go ahead on and go on outside and escape. Yeah. Groves. Well, what you did not know, where Groves was arrested at, law enforcement, we had done kind of sort of destroyed the house that he was laid up in. We ain't told the owner whether we're going to pay for it or not. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a big feeling. You say, I use all of my old electronics for my security system. That was one of the things that I thought about. You say, I give them to the kids in the family or trade them in with a computer guy that I work with. That's what's up. See, now that was like almost my number one thing, to use them with my security system, to just put them around the homes and stuff and be able to just let them run or just press a button to see what's going on. I've been thinking about that right there. I was thinking about, hell, they already in my bathroom. So that's a good one right there. But anyway, let's go ahead on and see what they're talking about.
One homeowner says was left behind in his home along with a note that said, "We tore up your house." A
We
SWAT
tore up
team
your
tore
house.
into it, trying to get an escaped inmate out of it this week. Channel 2's Tom Jones reports the homeowner says no one has told him who's going to fix all the damage.
You can see what they did.
Richard McQueen took me through his house that a SWAT team tore up trying to get convicted murderer Derek Groves out. The home looks like a tornado came through.
They about to bulldoze in.
The SWAT team used a battering ram to knock down the front door, the front window, and the garage door. Inside, there are mattresses and furniture and debris everywhere. McQueen showed me the crawl space Groves was hiding in when a canine found him Wednesday.
They breached the door. I guess the dog came in here.
It was tough being in the home because we could still smell the gas from the gas canisters officers tossed in the home.
Oh my God.
Back upstairs, we saw dozens of canisters of etouffee bubble tape chewing gum. There were other candy containers as well. McQueen says he had no idea Groves was in the home. He says his daughter collected the rent check.
I never came over here. I don't know what was going on.
All he wants is his home restored. Have police talked to you about repairing all of this?
They didn't talk. They didn't say they're going to repair it.
McQueen says the rent check was his only source of income. He thinks police should repair what they damaged.
I need help get my house back into restored. I mean, I understand you have to catch your crooks.
Tom Jones, Channel 2 Action News.
I get that you gotta do your goddamn job, but I mean, I'm trying to live. Now, this is my only little source of income, man. It's my only source of income. And then I gotta ask myself this question right here. The person who well, because he did not know that Groves was around there, so he was renting the place out to somebody. So is that somebody in jail? I don't know. I really have not been keeping up with it, but whoever was renting the spot, are they in jail?
Let's hope he gets some help. Now more details on the New Orleans jailbreak that happened back.
About the jailbreak, we already know about the jailbreak. I got another little question too. Who running down to the corner store buying all they goddamn chewing gums? These is chewing gums. This that sugar. This stuff is bad for you. They say that things that's bad for you is not bad for you as long as it's in moderation. Do y'all know how we have been programmed? We have really been programmed to believe that fly shit. Huh? Things that is bad for you is not bad for you in moderation. We be having people with degrees who be saying that type of stuff. You know, people who is real well educated in the subject. In I forgot the doggone word and I just used the word. In moderation. In moderation, you straight. You gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? So if you just if you're doing a little meth, it's okay in moderation. If you drink a little bit, it's just okay in moderation, as if it's still not gonna affect your liver, but okay. You know, we be telling ourselves that so we can continue to do exactly what we want to do. That's really all. I think he gonna have to reach out to his insurance company and go on to get that there fixed, and then they're gonna raise his insurance premiums and stuff like that right there. But hell, he may just have to go through the county and put in a little thing I need for my spot to be paid for. He's gonna have to talk to somebody, a county commissioner or something like that, somebody who deal with stuff like that right there, and then he's gonna have to go back to the news so the news can try to get his place fixed around here. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Yes, he got a fixation with chewing. Yes, if thinny bubble gum, you say, is that an edible? Well, I don't think that those is edibles. I think that those is the ones that we going around into the corner store and get. Now, listen, let's not get it twisted. I've always liked it, the bubblegum tape.
We saw dozens of canisters of
the bubblegum tape was supposed to influence you to become a contractor, to become a construction worker, because like there's the ones who use the tapes, the measuring tapes. I saw what they were trying to do when I was young. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, you say it ain't no sound over there. It should be sound over. Whoa, what do you mean it ain't no sound? I got the mics on. The mics is on. Oh, but it ain't no sound. Hold on. Hold up. Microphone check 1 2. 1 2. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me cut this sound down here. Cut that off. Then let me cut this one off. Ooh. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Let me cut this sound down here. Cut that off. Then let me cut this one off. Ooh. I got sound. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Let me cut this sound down here. Cut that off. What y'all talking about? Let me cut this one off. I got sound over there. I got sound. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Let me cut this sound down. All right. Anyway, we're going to keep the party going. But thank y'all for pouring that there out. You say it's just the video. No, I just tested it myself. I got sound. I don't. Thank y'all. Thank you for writing that right there. You say, I can hear you. I appreciate that right there. Sure enough. Thank you. They say we live during the Bama game. He say this game never stops. No, the football is going on right now. Thank y'all for also being around here at the Willie Williams Show. Thank you. I appreciate that right there. Let me go on and take you around here to Jacksonville. This is what y'all done came in for, and this is what I got to give. Like we talk about a lot. No matter who you is, comply is what we always say. We try to help you good people live like a better life or something like that right there, right? Live a better life, be able to go outside and make it back home, safely, unmolested and stuff like that. And if you have dealings with law enforcement, we want to make it to where it's a smooth transition for you getting a ticket or something like that right there and moving on with your doggone life. Now, y'all know I mess around and I saw this right here on the gram. And what I'm going to do is I am going to play the gram video. I'm going to play the video that's on the gram. I'm going to give it to y'all. They say that a darker hue sister has been disrespected it out here in these streets. She has been tussled with. She has been handled in a way that did not warrant her to be handled in this way. And they want law enforcement to be held accountable. I love how we, especially as darker hue folk, always want law enforcement to be held accountable, but darker hue folk don't always want females to be held accountable. You may be in your feelings in this one right here, but to each his own. It is what it is. Here we go. Now the sound ain't working. Jesus. My bad. I had it on the wrong thingamajig, but I got it right now. Here we go. Come on, thing. What you doing? Here we go.
You got me fucked up! You gonna punch me? You gonna hit me? You gonna hit me? You gonna hit me? You got somebody I know? No! Please! Please! What's her number? 707. Hey, you hiding my arm! 707. You hiding me!
That's the devil, okay? That's the devil. That police officer is the devil, okay? That's the devil. Hey, y'all, I got more
What the fuck is wrong with you? Get the fuck off of that lady. You and then screaming like a man. You is wrong. You is wrong.
Ta-da! We have a man who I am not sure if it's the man who is recording, who's sitting back and saying he the devil, the police officer the devil. Now I don't know if he's talking to like a youngin or he's just talking to the camera. He's the devil. He's the devil. You sound like a little hoe. It sounds like he was raised by a little mammy out here in these streets, because you see that a man is trying to do his doggone job. He cannot apprehend this baby. He cannot put that baby in handcuffs. Why? Because that baby's strong. He had to even tussle with her to go to the ground, and that baby had done bounced on back up, and she was in the fighting stance like, bitch, let's get it. When she got up off the ground, if you notice, if you listen, he said, oh, you want to fight? That baby want to fight. You say resisting, facts. You say a BT 1200, that's what's up. That's what's up. Uh-huh. Somebody say her panties showing. I was like, I'm trying to slow the bitch down and see it. You know, I'm nasty with mine. You know what I'm saying? I just keep it 100. You know, but from the time she was on the car, from the time she got up on the car, she said, you got me effed up. Like a whole bunch of women throw out, you got me effed up when law enforcement is trying to detain and or arrest. When law enforcement is giving orders, something that you is supposed to comply with. You got me effed up. And pretty much every time they tell law enforcement that you got me effed up and you not finna arrest me, what tends to happen every single time? They tend to get arrested. So even after they run their mouth and say what's not gonna happen and you got me effed up, meaning that whatever you're trying to do is not gonna go right or not gonna go well. Even after all of that yapping, doing the little mouthpiece job thing, she still loses. The female, they always lose in a situation like this, and they are not watching how other females is losing. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. He say, is this domestic love? It looked like they were feeling on one another, personally. You know what I'm saying? It looked like it was finna be a little something. And I say to all my law enforcement officers, please feel on them. It gets you a little feel on. That's just in my mind. I'm like that. Willie's supposed to be professional. That's a part of professionalism. In my mind. Shout out to David for the $2 super chat. He said the officer was weak. The officer was weak. She was manhandling him. You see, but listen, I think that the officer could have been strong. I think that the officer is strong, but the problem is he's dealing with a female. He's dealing with a dark-hued female. So you don't want to show that you could be real aggressive and really take force, because for some reason society has law enforcement and men in general holding back their strength when dealing with females. Running back. Whatever the situation is, right here, we is in front of all these children. Now, mind y'all, I just want to say this right here. I got this video because I watched, I was scrolling and I saw our brother, Crump, because I follow Crump page, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram, and he had them posted this right here. I was like, what the hell going on now, Crump? What's going on now? But it's kids there now. Right here. You would think once he do that, you would think that she would just go into complying mode, non-resistant mode. You would think, because like this is outside of a school, in case y'all don't know. Say, why is she being arrested? Oh, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. But I want you good people, especially doggy folk, to understand. It don't matter why she's getting arrested. I know. In the big scheme of things, Willie, it do matter. It do. No. I want y'all to understand, because we have this thing of, especially dog you folk, I know the law. I got a lawyer. I'ma sue the crap out of y'all. See, when we use those terms right there, don't matter why we being arrested, because if the arrest is a violation, it's a lawsuit. So the reasoning don't even matter. The reasoning don't matter. What I'm trying to help dog you folk understand, just comply. Just comply. You got your lawyers. You got your lawyer on deck. You got social media who is backing you up. Your peers is in court, and if it go to trial and you got like a jury, they would 9 times out of 10 lean on your side. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like a little win-win. So just let law enforcement violate you and get the bag.
You got me fucked up!
Once that's said, I know it's about to go left. She didn't mind using the type of language that she used out there in front of the children. Remember, she's an adult. She should not even be tussling with law enforcement in front of children, period, because she should know how to conduct herself. She should know how to conduct herself, especially in front of the children, right? This is not her first time having an interaction with law enforcement, or this is not her first time seeing an interaction, although she's involved with this situation here. But she's seen video of law enforcement having difficulties arresting somebody. She a grown woman with hoop earrings. Y'all said that in the rain. It's wet outside. That's a good one. Why is she barefoot holding her shoes outside of the car?
You gonna punch me? No!
She say you gonna punch me, right? Let me back it up to see if he punched her.
You got me fucked up! You gonna punch me?
She called that a punch. She called because he put this part of his hand up in the air. Watch it.
You gonna punch me? No, baby! You got me fucked up!
Right there. Right there.
Fucked up!
Right there. He didn't punch her. He put his hand up to have the control. Put your head forward. Look, bitch, I'm trying to get control of you now. Look.
You got me fucked up! You gonna punch me?
Then she called that a punch. You say, why is she crying? That's a real good answer. That's a real good answer. So, all right. Now that we done saw this little video, let's go around here to the news. We going to the news. Let's see what the news say. Let's see what the news say. I don't want to just jump out here and just be saying stuff. Let's see what transpired.
It's the first arrest of its kind for the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. They announced today they had enforced the newly enacted HALO law. It happened Tuesday when JSO arrested a woman outside of a school, and that was captured on video. The HALO law went into effect in January, and it creates a 25-foot buffer zone around first responders and police for their safety. It requires people to stay back after a verbal warning.
Okay, if y'all don't know, there's a HALO law. There's a HALO law going on. It requires you to stay in 25 feet from when first responders is trying to respond. So in Jacksonville, damn it, y'all can't say, we ain't know nothing about that right there. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. You say, just sent you one. Appreciate that right there.
Tarek Miner breaking down what we saw in the video and sharing some of this, really a warning from the sheriff today.
Yeah, Sheriff T.K. Waters said that he called this news conference today as a public safety announcement, saying he wants the public to know what the HALO law is and how it will be enforced. As a warning, some of you might find the video that we are about to show disturbing. It's school pickup time outside the Idea Academy on the north side as JSO Officer Randy Holton notices parent Erica McGriff leaving her car parked illegally.
Hey, where you going? I need your license. I need your license.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's your car. I just saw you get out of the car.
Things escalate quickly as Holton approaches McGriff asking for her driver's license.
Hey.
You're right here with your student? This is my daughter. Please do not touch me.
Do you want to go to jail?
Don't touch me. I do not, sir. I did not do anything wrong.
Yes, you
I did not do anything wrong. No, I did not leave that vehicle.
You can get a ticket?
I was the passenger.
You can get
the
a
driver
ticket?
went to the school. The driver is at the school,
You can
sir.
get a ticket?
I will leave.
Listen, you can get a ticket or you can keep playing these games and go to jail. I'm going to give you one chance.
After a tense confrontation, police say McGriff fails to follow the officer's commands. That's when the physical confrontation happens.
You ain't going somebody. You got me out.
From another angle captured on cell phone video, the officer and McGriff are seen wrestling with each other as he tries to arrest her. And at one point, McGriff takes a fighting position. During the officer's struggle to take McGriff into custody, police say at least 2 people violated the HALO law, a misdemeanor charge. They're accused of crowding and harassing Officer Holton as he tried to secure McGriff in handcuffs.
No one should be hurt or hinder a public servant doing the work that is a critical function to our community.
Sheriff Waters says McGriff's driver's license had been revoked, and he said,
Look at that sugar. Look at that sugar. Shout out to Baby for having her real. She's 39. All right. Black don't crack. Got it. She says she had suspended license and stuff. Go ahead.
that she is a habitual traffic offender. Waters says citizens are within their rights to take video of any incident with their phones, but from a distance.
I don't mind people, and I can tell you this, I don't mind people standing beyond 25 feet, videoing or saying what you're going to say, because people are going to do that and you have the right to say what you want to say. But if it gets to a point where it creates an uncomfortable level for our police officer who may or may not get hurt by someone in a crowd, then we have to draw the line.
So there are several other people seen in the video who were within that 25-foot safety zone for officers. So we asked why weren't they arrested? And the sheriff pointed out that one of those people was a school employee who was trying to help, and others who were videotaping and not disrupting the officer as he was trying to take McGriff into custody. We are diving deeper into the HALO law. We're also speaking with our crime and safety analyst tonight. More on that story that's still developing tonight.
That's what's up. I like the law. I like the law. Hell, I have been looking at this right here for years, and I've been like, why has there been so many videos over the years when the police are trying to do their doggone job, trying to detain people, and you have the spectators running all up on the police? And I've been saying in my mind, I'd be so surprised that those people, they don't get shot. Because they'll run up on the police and crowd the area while the police be trying to do their doggone job. I be like, they at least need to be shot with a taser or something like that right there. Give a player 50 feet out here. I like to say, give me 50 feet. You know what I'm saying? Back the hell up and let me do what I got to do out here. I want y'all to pay attention to something else. Let me back it up the back right here. So for one, y'all do know that she lied. You say, it don't crack, Willie, but it smells. That's what's up. I like that.
It's school pickup time outside the Idea Academy on the north side as JSO.
And mind y'all, this is pickup time. So it's time to go home. It causes a situation when it's time to go to the crib, though.
Officer Randy Holton notices parent Erica McGriff leaving her car parked illegally.
Leaving her car parked illegally. Somebody had to ask, well, why was she getting arrested? She left her car parked illegally to pick up her child from school. Her license is suspended too, but the officer didn't even know this right. But it's just the point that she illegally parked the car. Well, she was not supposed to leave her car picking up her child, right?
Hey, where you going?
She's asking, it's like, where's you going? Your car back there.
What is the problem? What are you doing?
You see, what is the problem? What is you doing? She know what the problem is.
I need your license. I need your license.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's your car.
I need your license. I need your license. I don't know what you're talking about. She's already a problem. I know y'all want to have sympathy for this stupid bitch out here in these streets. I know y'all do. She remind you of your mama. I know y'all do. But she's stupid. And she just may remind you of your stupid mama. I have no idea.
I just saw you get out of the car.
Things escalate.
I just saw you get out the car. She continues to walk while this police officer is talking to her and asking her for her driver's license. You have to be a real fool to continue to walk up. Do y'all know how disrespectful that is when somebody is trying to, you know that the police is trying to do a job. You know he in the school zone. You know that you shouldn't be effing around at a school zone anyway. You should not play around the children. Why would she walk off while walking with her daughter? And I want y'all to pay attention to what the daughter does. Yeah, she is resisting right at that moment. She is resisting. Walking away, she is resisting.
Quickly, as Holton approaches McGriff asking...
Y'all see what the daughter doing? Y'all see what the daughter is doing? Hell, right here, the daughter is obstructing. The mama is obstructing and the daughter is obstructing. This shit is learned behavior. For what her daughter is doing right now, trying to prevent law enforcement from approaching her. Listen, she don't even know what the police officer is about to do. The daughter have no idea what the police officer is about to do. You say, you right, Willie, some of our mothers were clowns. Facts. The sad part is, in the dog hue community, you was looked at as the bad person if you point that out. Because in the dog hue community, you can't say that your mammy was the problem. You can't say that mother's is a problem. Oh, you can say that the daddy's is a problem. See, and I came up with a time, stay in the child's place. Stay in the child's place. This shit right here that the daughter is doing, this is not staying in the child's place. For one, this also shows she has no respect for a man. Yeah, I said a pat on the back of y'all made it over 100 with a thumbs up. I appreciate that right there. Do y'all understand that she is putting herself, she's attempted to put herself in between her mama and a man. No daddies.
Looking for her driver's license.
Hey. That's my daughter.
Yes, that's my mama. A little bit, stay in the child's place. Ain't nobody ask you nothing. Remember, the officers can't even much question minors. This little bitch need to understand that you shouldn't open up your mouth. There was not a question asked to you.
Driver's license.
Hey. That's my daughter. Please do not touch me.
Do you want to go to jail?
Touch me. I do not.
Please do not touch me. Children is best left with their mammies. This is the behavior. Y'all to understand. Now, I wonder if her child has good grades or, bad grades. You say, where's the husband and daddy at? She would never have one of those. That ain't what she want. You say you should let it play out, Willie, instead of playing it for 15 minutes? Or did you mean like 15 seconds? So you want me to do it your way? Or should I do it the way that I do it? Huh? You do understand that I done already let it play. Without interrupting. Unless you're just not getting in here. Then I guess you got to go back to the beginning. But one thing that you will realize, in case you knew, I doubt if you knew. I think I've seen you a lot of times before, but you should know how I'm going to do the video. That's why I let them play. I let them play without interruption a lot of times. So when I get to interrupting, you should have nothing to say.
Yes, sir. I did not do anything wrong.
Yes, you
I did not do anything wrong.
I did not do anything wrong. I did not do anything wrong. Do y'all understand that she could have said that back at the police car? She could have said that back at the police car. Instead of walking off from the police, which is also showing her daughter how to disrespect the law and how to disrespect a man. Shout out to Tony for the $5 cash app. You say Lee County, New Mexico up in here. What it do? What it do? What it do? Well, you out there right now. You out there. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate that right there. He say, Willie, she darker hue giving you problems again. Yes. Yes, she is.
No, I did not leave that vehicle.
You get a ticket?
I was the passenger.
You can get
I was the passenger. I ain't leave the vehicle. Believe all women.
I went to the school. The driver's at the school,
You can get
sir.
a ticket.
I will leave.
Listen, you can get a ticket, or you can keep playing this game and go to jail. I'm gonna
You can get a ticket. You can get a ticket, or you can go to jail a little bit. Y'all see the officer is doing his job. I know like a lot of y'all have a problem with police and a lot of y'all have a problem with white folks. When is you going to have a problem with the behavior of black folks?
You can get a ticket.
I will leave.
Listen, you can get a ticket, or you can keep playing this game and go to jail.
You can get a ticket, something simple, or keep playing these games and go to jail. Those are the things called options. He gave her 2 options, the same thing that your God give you, right? God give you free will. The officer just gave her free will to do what she wanted to do. Now, right here, she has a decision to make. Decisions. So she's going to make a choice.
I'm gonna give you one chance.
After a tense confrontation, police say McGriff fails to follow the officer's commands.
That's the choice that she decided to make. See, by right here, she now has her shoes in her hand. But when she was out here, she had the shoes on her feet. This little crazy bitch took her shoes off.
Things escalate quickly as Holton approaches McGriff asking for her driver's license.
Hey.
You're right with your student?
This is my daughter. Please do not touch me.
This is my mama. Look, I'll push you down. They say, Willie, she getting ready to fight or run. They take her shoes off. You got a good point right there. You got a good point because that's typically what women used to do back in the day. If they about to run, bitch, they take them shoes off now. If they about to fight, they take their shoes off.
Do you want to go
Don't
to jail?
touch me. I do not, sir. I did not do anything.
Don't touch me. I did not do anything. I did not do anything. I bet her baby daddy tried to get custody. He tried to get custody. The court said, nah, we gonna lead each churn with they mammy. Shout out to Uniquely Designed Child for the $5 cash out. You say y'all better leave my brown sugar alone. I appreciate that right there. Here we go.
Anything wrong?
Yes, you
I did not do anything
Yes, you did for
wrong.
unattended.
No, I did not leave that
You can
vehicle.
get a ticket.
I was the passenger.
You can
The
get a
driver
ticket.
went to the school. The driver's at the
You
school,
can get
sir.
a ticket.
I will leave.
Listen, you can get a ticket, or you can keep playing this game and go to jail. I'm gonna give you one chance.
After a tense confrontation,
Okay,
police...
I want to point that part right there out. Now, let's go to, because the people in that video said that later on in the day we're gonna have we're gonna talk to people of authority, of people who know the law, and whether this was kind of sort of justified, or was the officer doing his job right or something like that. But look, go ahead.
2 Jacksonville women stand accused of violating a new law called the HALO law. Police say it happened while a JSO officer was attempting to arrest 39-year-old Erica McGriff on a list.
Got some good skin though. Hold on. Watch it.
Women stand accused.
Baby got some good skin. She looks shiny, just a bit sweaty. Right here, because she tussling, you know. It's sexual.
Of violating a new law called the HALO law. Police say it happened while a JSO officer was attempting to arrest 39-year-old Erica McGriff on a list of criminal charges, including battery on a law enforcement officer. Police are saying during the arrest, the 2 women got too close to the arresting officer as he was attempting to put handcuffs on a suspect.
So the HALO law has nothing to do with her. They're talking about there was 2 other civilians who broke the HALO law rule, and now they is being charged with misdemeanors. So it had nothing to do with her.
Not naming those 2 women because they face misdemeanor charge.
They were the first people in Jacksonville to be charged under the HALO law, which took effect back in January. News4Jax reporter Eric Avenue breaks down this new law for a better understanding of what not to do when someone is being arrested.
Here's the understanding of what not to do. Before y'all talk about I know my rights, somebody who is in the system, somebody who's educated on it is finna explain it to you.
The HALO law was put in place to protect first responders, and in this case, the first responder was a police officer. Under the law, first responders are entitled to a 25-foot safety zone so that they can carry out their duties without interference.
And you know what's crazy? 25 foot is a big space. Like, it's a big space. So a lot of y'all is gonna begin to get these misdemeanors.
An intense struggle between a police officer and the woman he's trying to arrest outside of school.
What other woman do y'all know would tussle with the police like this? Huh? Now, we have saw, like, in the past, it'll possibly be some white women have done it too, tussling and shit like that right there. But that's about it. It's darker hue chicks and a small percentage of white women will do it. It's that masculine.
An intense struggle between a police officer and the woman he's trying to arrest outside of school. People surrounding the scuffle yelling at the officer is intensifying the situation. Then at one point, we hear the officer deliver a verbal warning to people who are getting a little too close.
You got 25 feet, get away from me, or you going with him.
25 feet, get away from me, or you going with them.
Under the new HALO law, first responders are required to give that verbal warning so that spectators know that they have to stand 25 feet away from the officer or face being charged with a misdemeanor.
There's a lot of commotion. Commotion draws people to it. So,
retired JSO Director of Investigations turned News4JAX crime and safety analyst Tom Hackney says, in this scenario, it's common to see people crowding around an officer and even yelling at the officer who is trying to put a combative suspect in handcuffs. But he also says, without a 25-foot buffer zone, an officer could find him or herself in danger from someone other than the combative suspect.
when you see scuffles like that, you have to worry with the protection of your firearm as a law enforcement officer.
Meaning anyone can walk up and grab the officer's gun and use it against the officer as he or she is tussling with a suspect, especially if that person is a friend or relative of the suspect.
They can be a threat to you because they're watching their family member, their loved one, be arrested.
Why I ain't got that video? Why I ain't got that video with it showing
a friend or relative of the suspect?
They can be a threat to you because they're watching their family member, their loved one, be arrested.
Video,
and nobody likes to see that.
And this
it might be on World Star
case, the officer was not attacked by the two women currently facing charges under the HALO law. Also,
it didn't appear that they were preventing the officer from doing his job, but some of what may have happened is a little bit of verbal going on there, where they may be trying to entice others to do something.
They may be trying to entice. Shout out to Sensei for the $5 super chat. He says, so does the HALO law appeal to lighter hues when they assist in a arrest, or is it is this a darker hue law like limo tent? Well, I think that this is for everybody just due to the fact of what it was. The man who showed up, who they say, well, what about the man? The man who was in his space, he is not being charged because it showed him assisting the officer. So I'm guessing that when lighter hues is trying to assist in a situation too, that they may be okay and don't be charged with the HALO law. So
the law, the women yelling at the officer would be considered intentional harassment within the 25-foot buffer zone. That harassment can be interpreted as a threat to the officer.
See, right here, the black man is assisting.
Would be considered intentional harassment.
Right there, he is assisting, and he got his hand on her head.
Yelling at the officer would be considered.
Now right here, he got his hand on the head of a darker hue sister. It's not a knee, but it's a hand.
Intentional harassment within the 25-foot buffer zone. That harassment can be interpreted as a threat to the officer, especially if they ignored his commands to stay back 25 feet. Yep. Eric Avignon, Channel 4.
I think the kids who standing around, especially the children who standing around, look. All of these right here, they should have been charged, except for the employees and stuff like that right up. Everybody should have been charged. You say, Willie, 25 feet is wider than a basketball backboard. Oh, yeah. And listen, and this is why so many people is going to get is gonna get charged in the future, because 25 feet is way back. 25 feet. Your car is typically what, like 6 feet long. The average car is probably like 6 to 8 feet long. That's a car. So if a situation is happening in front of a car and you is in the back of a car, you could be charged with a misdemeanor. Huh? I'm just saying, hold on. Let's think about what's like the longest car. How long is a Chevy Suburban? A Chevy Suburban is 220. Oh man, y'all doing inches and shit. How many feet? Hold on. How long is a Chevy Suburban in feet? 18 to 19 feet. A Chevy Suburban, 18 to 19 feet. Suburban, damn it, yeah. Yeah, your Suburbans, your Yukons, your the long SUVs, y'all. The Expeditions. You have to be further than that. So it's like a Suburban and like a Chevy Cruze. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna have you back 25 feet. So if you can recognize that you to the officer is like an excursion or like a Suburban, your ass ain't go to jail. I'm just trying to tell you something now. It's a doggone shame. Let me move that. Let me put that here because I wanted to. What did I want to do? Oh, it's not showing up like I need to show up, but don't worry about it, because I can just go to it and scroll down. Now, why can't I scroll down and get to it? Hold up, swole up. You know what time it is? It's 55. Y'all come on in and hit the little thumbs up button real quick for a player. Don't be afraid. Do a player solid. I wanted to just put this up on the screen like this right here. Real quick. Let's see what some people are saying. Say, stop filming and help her. Do y'all understand that this comes from the Black Media page? The Black Media page, who has an account on Instagram, is telling black folks, stop filming and help her. I can almost believe that this person who runs Black Media page is a woman. I'm trying to help. They gonna get black folks in trouble. So you want black folks to jump on into a situation that she calls herself. Y'all got to understand. Remember, she had free will. God gave her free will, and the police gave her free will. That baby had options. She put herself in a situation. So you want black folks to jump in and stop him from doing his job, which will cause a black person to get a obstruction charge. And if they get too aggressive, then it can turn into battery on a Leo if you're trying to separate them, because now you place hands on law enforcement, which is now a felony because of the decision that a dark-hue sister made. Yeah. That makes sense, huh? You say, what the F? Is that Tyrese, the one who just turned himself in? No, that can't be Tyrese right there, because there's no way I just stand around watching. There's no way I'd be just standing around watching him. Listen, I hope you, whoever you is as a person, I hope that you, whenever you see a police doing something, that you jump out your damn car and you assist. This Black Media page is Black Business Promoter. That's what they do. They're supposed to promote black business, right? No. Respectfully, can we get more information instead of just a post to enrage us? Oh, I like her because I am enraged and I want to take positive action. Can you include a date this occurred? Does your office know the officer's name? Can you guide us on, this is a problem, can you guide us on who we should call to demand actions? Legally speaking, he say it is, well, is it best to call the police department in Jacksonville, the district attorney, the state officials, internal affairs, local civil rights organizations? I'm guessing they say, do you know anything about the victim? Information would be helpful to harness what we all feel into actions. Most of us won't be able to dig into all of this as we scroll through, but if there was a call to action, the post could do more than make us angry. Thank you for your consideration. That's a good one right there. Shout out to David for the $5 super chat. They say, what if something happens in front of my house and I am on my porch, but it's not 25 feet? Got to go inside. Yeah. Yep. You got to take your behind inside the house. Go in like the bathroom, because you can go inside the house, but if you peeping out your window, you're still in violation. We're going to arrest you. We're going to arrest you. He say, I'm sorry. Everyone should have jumped him. He was by himself. That's a female too. Got it. I'm an educator. So this person is educated. And I do know the amount of trauma he caused her children and all the children that witnessed that. This hurts to watch. I truly appreciate the person who stepped in without hesitation. What person stepped in? Oh, you're talking about the black man who helped assist so the officer can arrest her? Like something that he did, like in the beginning, like he was trying to arrest her in the beginning without all of this conflict, without her non-compliant, well, without her complying or not, complying or not. It's one of them right there. Mm-hmm. Wow, really? Yeah, really. This is what happened when the bitch. This is what happens when a civilian makes their own choices. This is something that we need to teach one another. This is what happens when you make the wrong choice. The man should have taken his gun and detained him until other officers got there. He say, if we won't protect ourselves, no one else. I want y'all to understand who just said that right there. Most sales homes. This is another female. She said the man should have taken his gun. Y'all do understand that there was more females around before the man got there, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. More females was there before the man got there. She said, but the man should have put his life on the line. Do y'all understand if the man would have took his gun, he was going to prison. He said the man should have taken his gun and detained him until the officers got there and basically arrested him. And watch this. Should have took his firearm and detained him, which he would have had to point the gun at the officer. Y'all better stop listening to these bitches. I promise you. I promise you stop listening to women. You say, oh my God. You say every single family there should be suing him for emotional trauma. Let's see. That's a woman too. Got it. So we traumatized because a bitch done got arrested. Really? Who is this? This is a man, baby. Shouldn't she just get a ticket? She should have just got a ticket and went on about her business, right? Trauma is all I see. There y'all go with that little mental shit and the trauma shit. And these is adults. These is adults. We need this. We need this to stop. But when? Well, we actually do need, especially women, need to stop not complying. We actually do need this to stop. So women, I need for y'all to stop not following instructions. Yeah. You say a woman though over parking at a school, we all do it, especially if we know it's a quick run in. We all know it's a quick run in. Damn. She got a point. There's so many parents who do it, but pay attention. He stopped her. She was walking this way. The car was back that way. Remember, she was walking with her child, so she already got her child. So why is she walking away from the car? She have a good point. A lot of parents, they jump out of their car, they run on in real quick in a place that you're not supposed to be parking. I understand that. But she did not have to go through all this if she just would have complied. If I was here, I'm definitely going to jail. So let's see who this is. This person is private, and it's probably a woman. It's probably a woman, but it could be a man. Shout out to Rockhound Radio for the $5 cash app, say for the Saturday show. I appreciate y'all for being here. I really do. I'm taking it easy. Jacksonville Sheriff's announced agency first arrest for violation. Yeah. Got that right there. He could have slapped a big ticket, but he wanted to do this instead. We is the problem. So this is Chris. So this is a man. Got to be more careful. He could have slapped a big ticket. How many of y'all remember the free will that the officer had and gave her? Huh? I can give you a ticket, or you want to keep with the shenanigans and you can get arrested. Which one you want to do? As we see, she got arrested. He could have slapped the big ticket. He gave her the option. Remember? Said, people, just do the right thing so nobody will bother you. That was great. That was great. We don't know who said that. Hell, not this right here. It could have been a woman. It could have been a woman. We need to start fighting these police back. You guys should have jumped them. That's a woman. We got to start fighting these people back because bitch made a decision to do what she had and did. This is the thought process. Let's just say of darker hue folk, and it's more of the thought process of darker hue women. Well, of black women, but she's on a lighter end of it, but I guess she's black. I don't know. Shout out to C-Note for the $4.99 super chat. They say, if she'll act up with the police, get into a relationship with her, they say you'll catch hell. Facts. Do y'all understand? If you players, if you dealing with a bitch who don't respect the police, that bitch ain't gonna respect you either. She's not going to respect you. I'm trying to help. So I know like a lot of people want the police officer fired and stuff like that right there. To my brothers and sisters in law enforcement in Jacksonville, you bet not fire the goddamn officer. F them. You bet not. Hell no. Bitch gonna have to learn. I'm sick. I'm personally sick of them. Something wrong with darker hue folk. And we be out here as adults. We is adults behaving the way that we behave and then put it on somebody else. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much of you. How many of y'all know the Housewives of Pontiac? Of Potomac, I should say. You say she knows that the odds are against her and all she had to do was shut up and take the ticket and go on about her business. That's a fact. It was just that simple. He said, all these people talking crazy, I guarantee you they not registered voters. He got a good one right there. He said, black men, protect your daughters and or your mothers. He say, can't say the rest of them. Can't say the rest of them. Yeah. He say, if she won't listen to police with guns, tasers, and the authority to take away her freedom, her man does not stand a chance of her listening to him. That's a fact. And so many you folk believe that the police is racist. So if you believe that the police will do something to you physically and wrong to you, you should really be complying. So I think that that's a lie when black women say that we are in fear of the police. I don't believe that. When black women say that we are in fear of, let's say, a robber, I can believe that. You know, somebody who slide up on you and put that thing on you, bitch, give me everything. I believe that she's truly in fear of that guy. She's more in fear of the community robber than she is a law enforcement. Why? Because the community robber plays by the rules of the streets. Law enforcement plays by the rules of law. That's why I say, y'all, it's difficult to listen to women. It is, and listen. You all a lot of times just be thinking that it just be these people that's on the internet and these people who was in these stores. No, it's people in your family too. It's people who's on your job, people who was in your church, people who you congregate with. These goddamn women is a problem. Is a problem. Of course, not all. That the old make it bad for everybody. Yes, the community robber is not going to beg for compliance. That's a fact. The community robber going to show you exactly what they talking about. Y'all, let's go on and get into this story so I can hurry up and get y'all on out the way because it is Saturday and I want y'all to enjoy yourselves out here. Shout out to everybody who was on the job. Shout out to everybody who was out here in these streets on their doggone job trying to make it happen, get that paper, get that little overtime. You know what I'm saying? Do you. I need the support. Shout out to DJ for the $7 cash app. I appreciate that right there. That's what I'm talking about. He say it just doesn't matter how. Wait. It just doesn't matter on the how, where the HYW or school grounds out of the ordinary would get one call. I don't know what you're saying. You messed me up with that one right there. But anyway, we have a Potomac star, the Real Housewives of Potomac, and her husband has been charged. What hell? Let me go on and grab him. We got a docu couple who done fell short of glory. Let's just go on and do it like that right there. A Housewives of Potomac star and her hubby done messed around and done got arrested out here for trying to be smart, playing around with the insurance company. Here we go.
Well, detectives in Carroll County say reality star Wendy Osefo concocted a story so far from reality that she's now facing a string of felony fraud charges. At her home in Finksburg today, there was no sign of the housewife, but her neighborhood was buzzing with the news as police accused Wendy Osefo of being a fraud.
It seems rather foolish, but I don't know what to believe.
Osefo is a cast member on The Real Housewives of Potomac, a reality show shot largely at her home in Finksburg. But last spring, while Osefo and her family were vacationing in Jamaica, robbers, she claimed, had broken into her home, stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry, designer clothes, and luxury goods.
It was the worst thing. It's so unexpected.
Shortly after the...
Whoa, wait a minute. Slow me down. This is the first person who they showed us? Her is her? You lying to me. These can't be the same damn woman. Oh, y'all lying to me.
It was the worst thing. It's so unexpected.
Shortly after the incident, Osefo discussed her loss in an online interview.
And when someone comes into your home, which is such a sacred space, and violates you in that way, you start questioning things.
But
believe all women. Believe all women.
Police are convinced her story of loss is nothing short of a lie. Wendy Osefo was arrested at her Finksburg home this week and charged with multiple counts of felony fraud. Her husband, Edward Osefo, was arrested and faces similar charges.
It became clear that the Osefos had fabricated the burglary and filed a false report and attempted to fraud their insurance company.
Detectives say the couple had claimed $450,000 in losses to their insurance company, but detectives say several items which they claimed had been stolen had actually been returned to the store and refunded prior to the alleged break-in. They also found social media postings showing Osefo wearing the $20,000 diamond wedding band, which she earlier had reported stolen. And then there was the couple's conversations, which detectives say indicated they were scheming for the maximum return from their insurance claim.
Specifically, Edward's communication with Wendy, and I quote, "Are there additional high-value items we can add to this inventory list? I'm trying to get the total to exceed $423,000, which is our policy maximum."
Some folks may view insurance fraud as an innocuous crime since it only affects insurance companies. That's certainly not true.
Police say there was no sign of forced entry at the home, no sign of unusual activity on surveillance cameras, but all signs, they say, of a housewife with a story far from reality.
So I don't care if she's a real housewife, fake housewife, or whatever she is, we would have handled it the same way regardless of who she was.
Well, when detectives arrested Osefo yesterday at her home, they recovered a diamond wedding band, believed to be the same one she flashed on social media and then reported stolen last year. Jeff Abel, Fox 45 News.
Oh, so slow.
I'm Kai Jackson.
It's so slow. Shout out to our Lighter Hue brother who is like, this going on in my community. Y'all dark you folk done bought that problem around here. Y'all don't know how to skim and scam, yeah, without bringing the law around here. Now listen, now in that community, you would think that everybody in that community is on the up and up. Here is a lot of the people that's in that community who are scammers too. They just smart enough to not get caught. That's where the problem is. Getting caught is always the problem. But I be damned, because I thought this was like a grandma. Or at least the lady's mother. This is her. Why she look like that though? Why she? Oh, it's a mess. It's a mess out here.
But I don't know what to believe.
Osefo is a cast
Ooh, you a little mess, baby.
member on The Real Housewives of
This how you came out here? It's flat, bitch. Your bang ain't what it is.
Potomac, a reality show shot largely at her home in Finksburg. But last spring, while Osefo and her family were vacationing in Jamaica, robbers, she claimed, had broken into her home, stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry, designer clothes, and luxury goods.
It's been want to come back, and it's like I be trying to tell y'all, especially if you have a business, like I speak on this when it come down to like the jewelry store heists and stuff like that. If they done took like $100,000 worth of stuff, like in my mind, you done took about $400,000. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we gonna tell the insurance company, that's how much we had done lost. You know what I'm saying? But we would never be online taking pictures with the shit that we had done said that we had done got robbed for. That diamond little thing, that diamond ring or diamond bracelet or whichever one that her silly ass decide to go ahead on and wear on a damn picture. Bitch, did you forget that we put that on that paperwork that was supposed to be stolen? You got to be the slowest little bit. See, but trying to be cute. If you're gonna say that these expensive items were stolen, this is supposed to be in your safe deposit box. This supposed to be in your safe deposit box, and that means you supposed to pass this down to your child. Why does the public need to see this right here again? You finna get the bag. Why did you have to show the public that you have this big old... Did you say that you got robbed? So if you feel like, well, the public need to know that I got a nice diamond and stuff like that, everybody know that you got robbed for it, right? So nobody would be like, oh my God, she's taking pictures and she don't have her diamond ring on anymore. Oh, so slow, but you got to be the life of the party. You got to show that you got it going on. And let me explain something to you, baby. Stop with the bangs in front of your goddamn face. Damn it, the last time you had the bangs in front of your face, you looked like your mammy, or like your grandma. You looked like a little, I don't even want to say elderly. It's just you look a little older. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a good look for you. But when you pull the hair back, we get to see your face. Your face ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, y'all didn't think it through. You or your little silly ass little husband. He's just gonna follow behind. Yeah, shit. We down bad now anyway. Hell, I think that we can go on to get the max from the insurance company that we've been paying forever. You know what I'm saying? We go on to get a little $400,000 and start all fresh. They wrote on the paperwork that they lost some things that they've been advertising or showing to the public. Man, moving right along. Listen. I also saw on Instagram where somebody was saying something about this, and they was like, I don't think that they should have been arrested or some. I think that it was just a big misunderstanding, and it was a black woman who was saying this fly shit, and I just wish that we just stopped talking until we get the whole damn story. Especially when you talking out to the public. Stop saying that you know what happened. Stop saying that you believe that this person would never. Because you're going to make yourself look like crap in the end. It really does affect you. But anyway, moving right along. I ain't going to eat much over you. It's a doggone shame. We supposed to be sympathetic. They're trying to get the bag and fail. That's all that is. You say they got their GED certificates. Shout out to David for the $2 super chat. You say, so another man is going to jail behind a woman. Facts. Facts. Yeah. You said the insurance company is gonna do their job. That's a fact. And I don't know why people don't believe that they will do their job. Something is seriously wrong with people. They just be throwing shit up against the wall to see if it's going to stick. And I kind of understand it sometimes, Remember I had told y'all at the beginning of this show that I saw a story to where dog you folks is kind of making me proud. Well, this story is making me proud. A off-duty police officer has been cleared and justified in the shooting of a darker hue player with some dreads in his hair. The family saw the video. Let's see what happened.
Tonight, the family of Elijah Wilkes acknowledges he pistol whipped the officer during a confrontation over a fender bender. Fox 6's Stephanie Quirk is here in studio. And Steph, the family believes their loved one made a tragic mistake.
Loved one made a tragic mistake. This is their loved one. They say he pistol whipped law enforcement over a fender bender.
Yeah, Ben, Kim, it was a powerful press conference. This family just watched the video that shows the death of their loved one, 26-year-old Elijah Wilkes. They then thanked the police department and called the shooting justified.
My brother was a good person. Everybody loved my brother.
A heartbroken family.
I think we all can learn something from what happened today.
With a powerful message Friday.
And it could have been any one of us or any one of our kids because we all are one seat away from making the wrong decision.
The family says an off-duty officer's actions that ended in the death of 26-year-old Elijah Wilkes were justified.
The video in which myself and his mother, Pam, did watch today is he does slap the off-duty officer with the firearm.
He slapped the police with the gun. Go ahead.
Family's attorney, Biavory Lamar, is referring to the dash camera video that they say is on track with what MPD already said Thursday.
Does depict Elijah pointing the firearm at the off-duty officer, and the off-duty officer did respond, what we believe in accordance with his training, and did fire off several shots.
They say the video shows that happened.
They believe in accordance with his training, so they agreed.
After Wilkes and the off-duty officer got into a fender bender near 47th and Mill.
I don't believe Elijah knew that it was a police officer, but whether it was or it wasn't, the encounter should have been different. The encounter should have been different out the gate.
After the news conference, family of Wilkes released balloons, a moment for them to pause and to remember their loved one.
My nephew, he made a decision that he should not have made. And that's just something we have to live with.
He made a decision he shouldn't have made. I like them. I really, really like them. You say that the whole family listened to the Willie Williams show. Say hi to where? Hello, hello, hello.
Him as a person, he was a son, a brother, a grandson, a nephew.
Decisions.
The officer in this case is a 40-year-old man with more than 20 years on the force. He's on administrative duty, which is standard. West Dallas Police Department is leading the investigation, which is ongoing. Kim?
Stephanie, thank you. And anytime a Milwaukee officer uses force, the release of any body camera or dash camera video is done in line with a relatively new policy approved in July of 2024. The policy gives family of the person injured or killed the right to view that video within 48 hours. It says the department should then publicly release the video within 15 days of the incident. And now, 48 hours before its release, police are also to allow the officers involved, the union, and the district attorney's office to view it. The Wilkes family tells Fox 6 it's asked Milwaukee police to wait the full 15 days before releasing it to allow them space.
Shout out to the Wilkes family or the Wilkinson family. I think it's the Wilkes family, if I'm not mistaken. That's the family attorney. Yeah. That's what's up. I haven't seen one like this in years, to where the family was like, okay, the officer was right. The officers was just right. Shout out to a darker hue. This a darker hue family who's saying the police was correct. Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. He said the family didn't say he didn't deserve it. Right? They did not say that. Got to be more careful. Now, we have to wait until the, what is the thing called? The video get released. We have to wait till the video get released. But I just want to say shout out to this family for being logical, removing the emotions that wants you to, or that probably wanted you to behave as other black folks in a situation to where they know that their loved one was wrong, but they still gonna say that their loved one was right. I'm glad that you all didn't go down that road. You say he must have been hell in that video. Yeah, he slapped the police officer with the gun, though. He slapped the police with the gun. See, and I can't wait to see, like, the video because I wonder at what point did the police officer or was able to shoot him. Did the police officer pull his own gun? Did they tussle for his gun? How did it go? I can't wait to see the video. For real though, man. I just got to say, shout out to the family for being honest with self. And I wish that more of us would just be honest, whether you like the police officers or not. It's all about your decision making. And you could have made a different decision. Just like his kinfolk said, he could have made a better decision. He made the wrong decision. She's absolutely correct. Moving right along. I ain't going to eat much hoe. I like it. I like it. I love it. What do we have? Let me get this here off because I ain't going to do nothing with that. I ain't going to do nothing with that there either. Got that out the way. We did that right there because they stupid. I don't like these stupid people. Yeah. So, hey, give yourself a pat on the back, man. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end. Y'all done made it to the end of the Saturday show. I appreciate y'all for being around here. It's 1:28 after the hour. How many thumbs up did we get? We have 160 thumbs up on a good little Saturday. A lot of y'all did not know that the player was going to show up, but like I often try to tell you all, come check on your peoples. Come check on your peoples. You never know when I'm going to show up. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that right there. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just the finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la, or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm here. Just say thank you for the overtime. You is welcome. Shout out to the people who's over there on Rumble. Remember, y'all subscribe to everything that the player got going on. And to the people on X, watching on X. Thank y'all. Say we appreciate you. I appreciate y'all, man. I really, really do. Thank y'all for taking the time out. And I hope that y'all enjoy it. Have a good rest of your weekend. Yes. Y'all enjoy. And the number one thing that need to be done, out here in these doggone streets is stay alive. Y'all have a good one, man. I am. Whoa. Y'all please remember, go around here to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com, the biggest, hugest, largest candle company in the world. I thank you. You said, damn, Willie, I just popped in and jumping. I say, have a great Saturday, bro. You do the same. I appreciate that right there. Y'all have a good one. Y'all have a